Thew, you handsome bastard.
Yes!
Round of applause for Thew, everybody.
Oh my god! Dave Bates, everybody! Dave Bates! You don't know who I am. Good evening, everybody. What is happening? How are all these people here? My name's Thew, and I do a thing on YouTube. This is Dave. He also does, but it's not as good.
Thanks.
I know. So today, we're going to talk about me for a bit. I can't believe this is happening. How am I a topic of discussion by myself?
Beautiful.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, so what we did, we put the call out on YouTube and Twitter and Facebook, etc., for questions about Transformers and YouTube and all those things that we do, that we enjoy. And we've picked a few. I'm going to go through them for a bit. And then I'm going to talk to you lot. How about that? Yeah. All right. Oh, jeez. How is this real?
You right? You ready?
I suppose.
Some of the names on these comments are brilliant. Unoriginal commenter 69. What's with the Skywarp obsession?
I like Skywarp. That's basically it.
That's it.
Oh god, I don't know. Just he isn't a character. He's nothing. He's just some goon who shows up occasionally, and but the loophole is that his toys are always beautiful, so I just buy them, and then I make up stories in my head where we're mates.
Fan fiction.
Yeah.
We did speak quite at length. Did you count them in the end?
I did count them in the end. Yeah, I had a whole video that I put together that we apparently can't play. So I did a little tour of the Skywarp Shrine, which you'll never get to see, apparently. So the final count on Skywarps is 40 and a half.
How do you end up with half a Skywalk?
I'd like to say it was a broken one and it was for giggles, but actually I bought the BotCon one that was based on the Revenge of the Fallen Dirge mold. That's white and it's in the Machine Wars style. And it comes with 3 or 4 Creos, and one of them is Skywarp mid-transformation, so it's just his butt.
Best and worst out of those?
Oh, jeez. Okay, so the worst one, I'm sorry, but it's got to be the animated one. I'm sorry.
It's over.
Look, Transformers animated is wonderful, but the Starscream toy is useless. And the Skywarp, I'm afraid the colours don't even help. It's just crap.
Fair enough. Brandon W. Hickman
I didn't say what the best one was.
Oh, you didn't know.
I didn't. But I don't know what it is, so...
Didn't you get it recently?
I got several recently. This is my problem. Getting Skywarps recently is basically what I do. That's my hobby.
You did heavily glee on the Skype to us about one.
Oh god, yeah. Jeez, the Robot Hero one, that third party. It's like a knockoff of the Masterpiece one, but it's like 2.5 times the size. It's obscene. But my favourite thing about it was like it didn't have a fancy box. It didn't have like a bio. It just came in a carton, just like a blank brown cardboard box with like an inner. And it's like, just take it. Ugh, who cares? But it's a beautiful thing, and it lives on top of a cabinet, and it overshadows my every thought.
Size does matter.
True that.
Braden W. Hickman, is Thew your real name?
Yeah, it's short for Matthew. that's literally as complex as it gets. What about you, Dave? Is Thew your real name?
Thew's not my real name, no. Dave's my real name. Or the million different versions of nicknames from my YouTube channel now, which I've lived with over the years.
So I'm going to call you Smos Thew from now on.
That'll be fun. The RX 1982, love your
him.
play on words. It's made me laugh until my spleen dropped out.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Was that intentional or accidental?
I hope you can get that on the NHS.
New spleen.
How would that be accidental, though?
The interesting part of the question is, do you feel obligated to do it?
Part of me does, but then like when it comes to actually filming a video, I just can't stop myself from doing it. It's like I hate the part of me that does that because it's so lame. It's not even good comedy. It's just so lazy. Just that, oh, there's this word or this word, and then you go, this word, and then you put a little title up, and that's apparently comedy. I don't know.
I do it all the time.
It's so much fun. This is the problem. I can't stop myself from doing it.
Quantum Surge, what are your thoughts on HasCon?
I'd like to go, but I had a look actually. Somebody said, come to HasCon with me, it'll be fun. But I had a look, and a ticket from East Midlands to Providence, Rhode Island, where it is 1,600 quid. So that's basically me out for that one, I'm afraid. But it looks fine. It all looks a bit sort of po-faced and very corporate, and we're connecting with the fans. But, you know, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's great fun.
They've made some interesting decisions this year.
How do you mean?
Giveaways, that sort of thing. Because it's cross-continental across the whole of Hasbro now, isn't it?
Is
so,
it?
Yeah,
I haven't even really looked.
So if you turn up expecting that your super duper special prize or something like that's going to be a Transformer because you're a Transformer fan, there's no guarantees because it could be a My Little Pony or anything of the ownership that they've got.
I'd be so mad.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll take that custom RC. No, you get a Magic the Gathering pack. Nah, I don't know. It's probably fine, right? I don't want to be the guy who's slagging off HasCon.
If you live in America and it's down the road.
If you already live in Rhode Island, yeah, you're probably fine.
Alex Reynard, can you remember any lines from any of your reviews that were implausibly impossible to get out?
Well, I had a clip for this. Basically, everything takes multiple takes. I can't, because I have this thing where I can't start a video without a complete plan of exactly what I'm going to slay. Slay?
Slay.
Slay queen. But no, I always meticulously plan out every single word that I'm going to do, and then when I come to do it, I'm just like, and it takes sort of 7 or 8 goes to get every single line out. So honestly, nothing really stands out for ones that were tricky. But I had a line in the Megatronia review, which I'm still working on, where I basically slag myself off by calling myself a 30-something lump of bearded white meat given ideas above my station by my moderate popularity on an online video sharing site. And that's the best I've done that so far, so I might just cut that into the video. What do you think?
JMaster99, what's the one Transformer you have always wanted but never been able to get?
I've kind of given up on wanting stuff, basically, because my collection now is so ridiculous. I've got so much, there's nothing left that I want, basically. And the fact is, like, you know, people do give me things, and I do appreciate this. That, like, how weird it is that this happens, and, like, you don't have to. It's not like I'm that channel where everybody has to give people stuff, but it does happen. But that has kind of eliminated and like precluded me wanting anything because it just shows up at my house.
Being an adult toy collector is a bit of a strange one because if you go to work and earn money, you can spend it on whatever you want to. So having holy grails and things like that, if you want it that bad, you just go out and spend the money if it's necessary.
Well, this is the fact, yeah. If you really want something, like there's always going to be one available, and you can just save up and make that happen. But like, I can't think of anything. Like, I'd like to get a G1 Road Caesar, but I don't care if I don't.
Profound.
Yeah, there you go. With surpassed materialism. You're welcome.
Transmech 534. What's your favourite combiner, and what is your fave version of it? Toy, TV, or game?
Oh Jesus, I don't know. How about I don't give an honest answer, but I'll just give a pandering answer that makes me sound cool.
Go ahead and lie.
Tripredicus! He's the best one. I don't know, he's good. I love his gross face. It looks like a marshmallow that someone's already eaten twice. And I think there's only one version of it, so there you go. Oh wait, no, there was it Beast Wars 2 or something in Japan where he
Adam's
was
nodding.
he wasn't just like, oh, warrior. He was a mariachi band. Like, the 3 parts of him, they like play different instruments and they all had sombreros.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I'm a fan of that. We need more of that. How weird is it that this is happening?
Nicola Trapp, what's your favourite random convention stroke store find experience?
Oh, Christ alive. Should have thought about this before we did it, shouldn't I?
No.
Ah.
You've not done a massive amount of conventions though, have you? When was your first one?
My first one was 2 years ago, here, actually, when I did this. Probably, was it in this room?
Yes.
Was it in the
It
one
wasn't
over there?
this room.
Oh my god. Fancy that, yeah. That was my first convention. Oh, this is an ample opportunity to bring up the best thing that ever happened to me.
Go,
How
go,
about
go.
This? This is something that happened this afternoon. I showed up about 12 o'clock, and somebody, before I'd even sat down, handed me an action figure of me, everybody. This is completely absurd. It's me, and I'm going to have to review it, so that's going to be completely meta. Am I like dress up as Skywalker and review me? No, he's not in here. All right, then forget it. But yeah, that's probably my favourite because that's the most ridiculous thing that's ever happened in my entire life.
From A Touch of Insanity, what do you want to see in next year's Transformers cartoon?
Don't care.
Don't care at all. Which cartoons have you watched any of the recent? I know you said in one of your videos a while ago that you've not watched any of the current stuff.
No, I haven't watched anything since Animated because that was brilliant. And you know, when it prematurely ended, I just thought, oh well, everything just stops then, doesn't it? So there's no point. Forget it. Like Prime, didn't watch a single episode of Prime.
I know. Listen to that.
Ooh, the disapproval! I love it. Also, Doctor Who's shite.
You missed out the glory of Combiner Wars.
Oh no, I did watch that. It was good. So next year's one, like Titans Return, I don't even know, man. Can we move on?
Yeah. Vust Valio, what's your opinion on the updated G1 Machine Robo toy line?
G1 GoBots. Is that how that works?
The new.
Oh
If
yeah.
I have to keep them on.
Yeah, I did get a couple of them. I got the Leader 1 and the Psykill, predictably, because I'm a Scrublord Westerner. But so it's Eagle Robo and Machine Robo technically. Yeah. But the Leader 1 is brilliant. It's not perfect, but I like it a lot. It's very pretty. The jet mode is just perfect. But Psykill's crap. So that's the end of that then, isn't it? All right. Bike Robo is crap. Sorry. I'm still waiting on Fight All though. I'll be very interested to see what they do with Fight All, and maybe for Copter surfaces. I don't know.
I like
What we need is Masterpiece Rock Lords. I feel like
Real life texture. The Collector 75.
hey,
Graham sat over the back. You may have said in the past, but how did you get into loving and hating KO Transformers?
It was kind of when I started like looking into the whole sort of Transformer landscape. When I kind of returned to it, this was sort of classics time. So like 2006, like Alternators was on its way out, but I was just looking for stuff online that I could pick up sort of cheaply or things that people are talking about. And like I just found like a picture of Astro Train that was this big, and I'm thinking, that's the life I want. You know, it's terrible plastic, but I need to have things that are far too big and not very good. But like one of the recent knockoffs I got was that Weijang Reaver. It was a knockoff of someone else's take on Goldbug for their combiner thing. So it's like layers upon layers of repaints and third-party stuff and knockoffs, etc. But like the kind of bios you get with it. Like, I'm sure they were trying to say that he's a forthright warrior moving forward for the betterment of mankind, but it came out as like, Spirit Fighter have in-depth bone marrow. Hasbro isn't going to give you that.
Is there a beatdown on the way?
There's always several beatdowns on the way. If only I had the time to do all the things I wanted. Oh, being a grown-up, eh? Am I right? Right? And what's the deal with airline food?
The Clone Ranger. If you were in IDW Comics, what would you transform into?
Oh God, I don't know.
You don't know.
No, I saw a thing the other day that I thought that'd be a good name. It was on the side of it was a truck. It was like a data destruction company. Like they get rid of all your sensitive data. I thought that'd be a good name for either a robot or like a crossover genre of metal and chiptunes. It was just Data Shred. Yeah, that's a badass name. So I would like to be Data Shred, and I would be friends with Skywarp.
The last part of the question is, what subgroup would you be part of? Would you
The cons.
just the cons?
Kiss
And why
No,
not?
the Shred cons.
Oh, Kiss players.
Yeah, why not? Let's get some snog action on the go. That's what Transformers needs. It's more snogging.
Mr. Welshman Productions, what's your least favourite Transformers toy line?
Oh my God. There's infinity billion of those. Hey, you just mentioned Kiss players. Let's go with that. Yeah. All right.
Michael Pytel, what
Good
do
show,
you?
isn't it?
So yeah, not bad. What do you think of Last Night Nitro, Megatron, and Hound New Voyagers? And are you going to buy the leader Megatron?
I don't need to anymore because this man over here, Ben's Collectibles. Ben's Collectibles. It's like WWE, I love it. Yes, but this man over here got me a Rend Sora, which is the third-party oversized Voyager Megatron, done as like a leader class size one, and it's, oh god, it's so good. So now I just need to get a Nitro Zeus. I'm totally going to get one. If there's any here, probably not. Probably not.
I think we still keep you.
Yeah, we'll see how we get on, but I would like to get a Nitro Zeus. But most of the other last night stuff hasn't really registered.
It's an odd toy line this time round, isn't it?
It seems like everybody kind of... What the hell is that racket? But it kind of seems like everybody is sort of over it already. I don't know. And there seemed to be so little effort going into it going in. I don't know.
QC's bad, ball joints are rubbish.
But I would
Still
like
love
a
the
Nitro
movies,
Zeus.
can't help it.
I had fun watching it, but I can't possibly tell you why. Robots! Robots, yay!
Tower Farron, what, if any, other non-Transformers toys stroke stuff do you collect and why?
Very, very little, honestly. There's already enough toys in my life with Transformers happening. I got 2 of those machine robos, and that's kind of it, honestly. I mean, how many toys are you supposed to have? What's the requisite amount?
All the
All
toys.
toys, all of everything.
You like a mask toy from time to time. You
I
got a
do
toy
enjoy
grind you went for
occasional
that,
mass-
didn't you?
Oh, my much neglected favourite thing in the world, yes, Toy Grind. I've done 2 episodes ever. That's terrible. But yeah, I've got a Masters of the Universe, Mantenna, and Modulock that I intend on looking at in the future. certainly.
Modulock's beautiful.
He's ridiculous. I've never seen anything like it.
Grimlock Bananas, you've already answered this one. But
Grimlock Bananas.
Grimlock Bananas. Do you watch and like Doctor Who? You don't like Doctor Who, do you?
No, it's rubbish. What do you want me to say? I didn't like it. That was good, wasn't it?
Aaron Swangle, I love that name. Aaron Swangle, if you could, what headmaster would you be, and who would you be the head for?
Oh.
I
Head
wonder.
joke. Yes.
I wonder. Yeah, I'd like to be a face that looks like Skywarp's face, and I would be mates with Skywarp. What we desperately need a Titan Master that looks like just Starscream, so we can just plop it on anybody. And also, I'd like a Hunter 09 one if possible. But I wouldn't want to be that because that's horrible. Anyway,
Yeah, I like Hunter 09.
he's great. You know about
Doomslayer Prime.
Whoa!
Doomslayer. Will you do a review on Transformers: The Last Night like you did with the other movies?
I was gonna, but like after watching it, I was trying to think back as to what happened, and there's so much nonsense in that film, and like it's just like a barrage of information, and so much of it is of no consequence whatsoever.
It is difficult.
Yeah, it's hard. I couldn't remember like what happened in most of it. But there were bits that I picked out that I thought, yeah, I could do a joke about that. But then I watched a few reviews and like, oh, everyone's already done those. So I might wait until the Blu-ray comes out and do one later. I don't know. So probably. I always intend to do videos about everything all the time. This is my problem.
One from Facebook, from Christopher. I found myself frequently concerned with the balance of Decepticons and Autobots on my shelf. Does fairness among fighting figures matter to you?
I don't know if it matters as such, but it does bug me that there's always way more Autobots than there are Decepticons. Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Why do you
No.
like that?
No.
You're wearing a Decepticon shirt. you
I know.
shit.
I feel dirty today. I quite like it. I've always liked the Autobots. That's just how I landed.
I rationalise it in my brain. Is that well, Decepticons must just be just better then. They're just harder, aren't they?
Decepticons often to be. They're the more interesting ones a lot of the time, though.
Yeah, definitely. Like, you know, Lockdown. That's brilliant. Is he a Decepticon really? But you know, he's a baddie. That still counts.
The beauty of animated, bringing in new characters.
Yeah. Is Chris McFeely in the room? No, obviously not. But he did a thing recently on the basics about like Bulkhead and that, like introducing new characters in animated. That sort of latched on, like Lockdown. I can't believe it still baffles me to this day that Age of Extinction took so many cues from animated. Like the first thing that happens with Lockdown is that he batters Ratchet, and then there's Megatron's head is in a lab being worked on by a scientist who's not into it. And what were we talking about? Decepticons.
Balance.
Oh yeah, no.
No, not at all. This is a weird one. Jack the Thinker, have you ever got into a fight, I mean a proper fisticuffs, over Transformers or anything else? Maybe he wants one.
Is that what this is about? Is this baiting me into a fight? I can't say I've ever really been in a fist fight. And why would you have a fist fight about Transformers?
That would be the weird one.
I mean, it's fine arguing online. Oh, I think Tailgate's better. No, I think you're not going to come to blows about it, surely. Unless
people do love it quite a lot.
do you think we should just have a fist fight right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bikinis.
Boxy.
That's all of them. Should we open the floor?
Oh my god, is that all the questions? Oh my god, we've run out of material. Quick.
Questions for
Does
Thew.
anyone have a question? Hello, Chris Gaunt.
Hello.
Yes, stand up, let us see your might.
If there was a crossover between My Little Pony and Transformers, and they made the Skywarp which just turned into a demonic unicorn, would you buy it?
Yeah.
So much
Obviously, yeah. Unicorns are rad. Why would I not? I'd buy 6 of them. Give me a leader class one. Give me a Legends. Give me a Masterpiece. Just give me a pony painted as Skywalker.
I think I might know a guy who can do that.
Yes. Bring in all your creepy connections. Let's do
Do you
it.
own any Last Night figures officially, and what's your favourite?
Not one. I haven't even looked at them.
Oh.
It's bad, isn't it? They just don't grab me. I'm just. I don't know. Maybe I'm waiting for Nitro's use. I don't know.
Indemand Toys said they have them in.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
We're going to fight for them, aren't we?
That's your fisticuffs.
I'll win. Do you know who I am?
I would say gentleman over the back with a beard, but there are so many beards in here.
Oh yes, husky man in a black t-shirt with a beard and glasses. Kevin, hello.
What's up?
Is that your question?
Question is, if you could really, really could, and it was possible, would you marry Skywalker?
Oh.
And if so, it would be sort of like the stereotypical man of the.
Are you asking whether I beat Skywarp's top? How much detail would you like me to answer it?
So begins.
Which detail is appropriate for this panel?
Yeah, I don't know what to say to that, honestly.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, all right, bring him on. Let's do it.
Any other questions? Sammy.
Sammy!
How do you feel about the fame you've been getting recently?
It's ridiculous, isn't it? Look at all these people. What's happening? Oh my god, yeah, things have kind of blown up recently. I don't really know how to handle it.
Did you mean it to happen? I know that we've spoken in the past. You don't put out content that you're not happy with, do you? You're very particular about it.
Well, I just want everything to be good, you know, like, because if you do a bad job, you'll have done a bad job forever. Because it's the internet and nothing ever disappears. Well, you know, because I've been doing a lot of unboxings recently, and I know it's cheap, easy content, but like, boxes keep... What, am I not going to open them? And like, in terms of like reviews and videos and things, like Megatronia, I know I've been banging on about it for months, but I just want it to be good, you know? I just want people to enjoy the show and come back to it and be able to... I mean, what? Don't applaud that! Come on! What kind of show is this?
Have you ever been recognised in the street, as in not in a Transformer situation like this, but...
Like twice. The first one was really awkward. I was in TK Maxx, and it was. I was like, I don't make an effort to go to TK Maxx. You know, I was just there. I was just like, oh, have you got any shirts? And yeah, I bumped into this fella. He goes, "Hey, let's have a huge conversation." And I'm just like, I just want to go home and go to sleep. But no, that guy was a nice fella, and I feel terrible that I didn't. You know, I wasn't on top form at that point. But apart from that, I only really get recognised here, which is why this is the best time of the year, because it's great for my ego.
Any other questions?
Yep, me.
Oh my god, Jim Vanderkolk.
Yep, sorry.
Yes, stand up!
First of all, will you make another channel called Thew's Awesome Unboxings? Thew's Awesome Unboxings.
Nah.
Did you ever find that last missile from Revenge of the Fallen Skyward?
I didn't actually, no, I never found that. It never surfaced. We moved out of the house. We stripped the place bare. We moved out all the furniture, pulled up the carpets. It's evaporated. Just nowhere to be seen. So no, I didn't, Jim, and it still hurts to this day. Brutal.
And if you wanted to, would you...
Oh, another question, okay.
Would you let me make you a custom Robots in Disguise armor hide?
It's very specific, but okay.
From the Combiner Wars Brawl mold. Like I do.
Okay, yes please, that sounds lovely.
Well, I know what to do.
Give him 5 seconds.
Wink.
Was that a bit weird?
When I get
Just
home.
a little. Questions?
Sorry.
Oh,
Will you be doing any more of the 10 box and 10 shots?
my finest hour / greatest shame. I'm not going to say no. So probably yeah. I mean, I just did one like 3 weeks ago. Are you trying to kill me?
That looked really painful as well.
It was fun actually.
I
It was
wish
really
me and
good.
David never started it, because I really hurt after that one.
Yeah. Well, you know, it was on a Sunday afternoon, and oh good God, it took all day to film it basically, and I was a wreck by the end. And I was at work at 8 a.m. the next day, so it's bad, isn't it?
When I did my first one, I did 10 bots, 10 shots, and only did 8 because I lost count at the end. I was
Nice job.
Hello.
Do you miss the early awesome Thew hair?
Only very occasionally. Like, the hair, I did get rid of it because it was just... I liked it, but it just got so gross, and it was so high maintenance, and I was just like, who needs this? So I just, like, bicked it off completely. And I don't miss it one bit, except I don't get quite as much attention from the ladies.
Oh.
And,
But the beard?
who has time for that, though? Am I right? No.
Anyone else?
Of all the cheap Transformer knockoffs from Poundland, what's your favourite?
From Poundland specifically?
Well, not necessarily Poundland, but...
Oh God, that's like asking me to choose which is the favourite molecule of air that I've breathed. Gee whiz.
Caligulus.
Caligulus, who said that? Legend, yes, that was very good. That was a knockoff of Brave Ex-Kaiser Godmax. And the fellow who gave that to me was actually Adam from the TFN. He's probably busy off doing something cool. But yeah, Adam White gave me that, and that was a completely lush experience because it was something I'd never seen before, and it was completely crap as well.
Fair enough.
Yes. True question.
Anyone else?
Okay.
So you do drunk videos. What's your worst review?
My worst review?
Yeah,
Dark of the Moon Hatchet. Ooh. I tried to do this whole zombie thing because it was Halloween, and it was just crap.
What are you talking about? Those are the best videos.
Sammy, we disagree about a lot of stuff.
that video is actually probably is one of your best ones because of the lighting.
Well, we couldn't see the toy though. I mean, it was all dark, and I was doing this noise, and like, all these comments were like, "I cannot understand you. Stop it." But no, I felt like I really blew that, and it was a Halloween video that went up on November the 3rd. It's complete shambles. I can't watch it. It's so bad. It's like even like the early stuff. Like I did 4 episodes of like shotgun reviews, like when I very first started. The third one of those is just unbearable. Ugh. And that's the end of that question.
Did you learn editing while you were doing Transformer reviews, or were you already quite good at editing and made it go that way?
Well,
don't you do it for a living?
Yeah, I make industrial corporate videos for a living.
That's interesting.
I don't know why that's funny. No, originally I did a college course on media production when I was sort of 19, and by the time I got to 24, I was still working at Tesco's. This is bollocks. So I just thought I'm just going to make some videos for a giggle, and I made this like terrible, obnoxious Transformer sort of shotgun review with just me murmuring incoherently and then blasting grindcore into it. And then my brother went, "That's funny," and I was like, "Oh, great!" And I put it online. And I was like, "Wow, 10 hits, sweet!" And just that's from there on, just carried on, I suppose.
How many subs have you got now?
24,000.
Ben sat there looking smug. Look.
What are you, like 40 now?
30.
Ah, lame. Oh, that's inappropriate.
I hope that all comes out later. Any other questions before Thew disappears into the floor?
Oh, no. I'm so sorry.
Does the Thew figure have sideways elbow action?
Yeah. I'm going to say yes. Yeah.
Anyone else? Over there.
What's the deal with Captain Planet?
What a brilliant
like,
question.
is he single or? I don't know. I just thought, I've got to show that this missile launches. So what's a toy I've got? There you go, Captain Planet. And then I just thought, I can really force a meme out of this, can't I?
Well, mission successful.
Yeah, I did it. Yeah, every single episode, just keep doing the same jokes. You make the same video 200 times. Bit real.
Just over there.
You recently did a review on a Skywarp. It was actually Starscream G.I. Joe vehicle.
Yeah.
Is there any other toy lines you wish Transformers could cross over with, barring My Little Pony?
I think Mass could be fun, right? We could do like there's the Bulldog, or like any of those giant trucks. Like it's a thing with like 80s cartoons. Like everything is a giant truck. So there's infinity things you can make into Optimus Prime, right? Like,
I hope so.
Yeah, like why not Masters of the Universe? Like they did those awful Star Wars crossover things. They could do like Skeletor. I don't know. Remember Attack Pack? Hot Wheels Attack Pack? No? Silence.
No, yes.
Yeah, it was like a car, and you go, bleh, and it goes, woo, it's got a huge mouth at the front.
I remember. Oh yeah.
Like, very similar to, what was that, Spring Load? That RID one that turns into a frog. Yeah, yeah. It's just a little car, and you press a button, and it goes, bleh, and then there's like an animal mouth. And that's, yeah, why not? Do some of them.
Yeah. And again down the front.
If someone was going to animate a short of Bulldog as Optimus Prime, would you voice Boris Blushkin? Because you've got the look down.
Definitely, yeah. I love Boris. He's basically me.
Rushing you.
Yeah. I love that little guy. Scott Lumsden.
Yeah, sorry, it's a 5-minute warning.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's do like 2 more. Gethin again. Sound good.
Yeah, you never really answered if you'd be the top or the bottom of the table.
For that guy, I'm easy. Dale, you had your hand up.
What do you feel is the weirdest Transformer in your collection?
Well, you brought Injector today, didn't you? Fusor Injector. He's pretty weird.
Oh,
there he is. It's neat. Oh boy. I don't think it gets a lot weirder than that, does it? I don't have a funny answer for that. Sorry.
Fusor's generally quite strange.
Yeah. What was Injector? Yeah, he's pretty weird, right? I'm so bad at this. Why are you here?
Anyone else? Sammy.
Sammy again.
What's been your proudest moment during reviews?
I don't really do proud. Anyone else? This fella again.
Has anyone ever told you, with a military helmet and a cigar, you'd look like movie Hound?
Yeah, everybody's. I have the gut for it, and the appalling attitude. That's my life.
Is that time? Is it?
I think we might be about there.
That's it.
Oh wait.
A technical one.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Favorite editing softwares?
I use Sony Vegas almost exclusively, although I do dabble in a bit of After Effects as well for the more fun stuff, the more sort of flashy bits. I'm afraid I'm a terrible amateur and I use pre-bought templates because I have no talent. Thanks for asking.
That's the prize you were missing.
Movie Maker.
Oh God, Movie Maker, yes, bring that back. Let's go back to the days of 2009 with the 240p camera. Bring that on.
Oh, that's our time, isn't it?
I think so.
Thew, everybody.
Unbelievable.
The bar
Thank you
back
everybody for coming. I love you so much. I don't deserve any of this. Get out! How many Skywarps are there in this house? I actually don't even know myself. Let's find out together, shall we? Oh my God. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, nope, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, back there, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and that guy over there. That's a solid 40 and a half. But as we know on the Thew show, Combiner Wars didn't always stick so stringently to the established Combiner boys. But as we know on the Thew show, Combiner Wars didn't always stick so stringently to the established. But as we know on the Thew show, Combiner Wars didn't always stick so stringently to the established Combiner boys. Can't do it. But as we know on the Thew show, combiners didn't always stick so stringently to the established combiner boy. Oh, that's crap. But as we know on the Thew show, combiners didn't always stick so stringently. But as we know on the Thew show, combiners didn't always stick so stringently to the established combiner teams. That's not right. That's not right at all. But as we know on the Thew show, combiners didn't always stick so stringently to. But as we know on the Thew show, combiners didn't always. No, that's crap. That's crap. But as we know on the Thew show, combiners didn't always stick so stringently to the established combiner boys.
Righteously regular he is, with his perfect classy blueness and tasteful metal sheen. That seems to be stereotype. It's precisely the same as the old Greg.
This is hilarious.
Check out his lumpy ass arms here with these mountainous constructs of kibble, three wobbling rotors, and a pair of friggin' medical frigates hanging off him. Plus they're like boring flat grey, and they even look a little droopy when they're just down there. But then you just move them the tiniest bit.
Be sure to subscribe for more Thew's Awesome Transformers reviews. Limited appeal, keeping it real.